Hi everyone, my name is Glory Ogbu and I'm an educator. I'll be bringing us a topic in the form of a question titled, Why Am I Alive? Straight to the point. I'm alive for one reason, not just to give God glory, but also to add value in the things that I do. Take for example, according to our manual, April 7th, at the Bob wrote a story about, not just a story, like a scenario about those that climb Mount Everest. And many of them don't get there. Many of them die trying. And those that eventually get there just do that just for the purpose of, well, I was able to get to Mount Everest. There is no financial interest there. Nothing to really kind of, no gold medal, no nothing. Just the fulfillment of, oh, I was able to get to Mount Everest. What does that show? It takes passion to be able to climb that kind of thing. It takes passion to do anything meaningful. And so, if I'm going to offer value, I have to be very, very passionate about it. Why am I alive? What can people say about me? What passion am I bringing into things that I do day by day? I charge our hearts today to have a change of mind. The Bible says that at the end of it all, remember that the story of the men that Jesus gave gifts to, talent and all, and God demanded something out of what he gave them. So to us as well, it's going to demand a lot. It's going to ask us questions. What did you do with the time I gave you, with the passion I gave you, with everything I gave you? A charge, once again, to be passionate about the things we do, to put our minds in the things we do, to have the mindset of always giving value, no matter how little. Let your passion be felt. Let your love for what you do be felt. You may never appear on the news, you may never see so many people, but then in your own little water, in your own little place, in your own little space, let it be that your personal value. Let someone smile every day saying that, oh, I'm glad this person came alive. I'm glad this person crossed my way. Okay, so just to end this very short message to us, the saying goes that until you're willing to die for something, you're always going to be living for nothing. Make your life count. We count on you. Everyone around you counts on you, and God counts on you as well. All right, God bless you. Have a lovely time.
So, my dad died. I dropped out of school. Because I dropped out of school, I had to do something to fend for myself. I became a vulcanizer. What's the point of living? The person is at that place. What can you say? What can you share? People are in a state of, should I say, cyclic despair. So, what should you tell someone that is listening on this channel?
Okay. The simple truth is, just like the final thing I put there, that until you're willing to live for something, you're really going to die for nothing. Despite the difficult situation, nothing is actually new. Nothing is actually new. Things have happened already. Has been lots of tough situations. What I would say is, find what works for you. So if you're a vulcanizer, does that give you happiness? Like, are you happy doing that? You fix people's cars. How does that make you feel? It doesn't make you feel good. Is it possible that you can find something that makes you feel good? And then with the cash crunch and so many things happening, find what works for you, what makes you happy. That's what I'm going to say. And in all of that, try to move the spotlight away from yourself a little bit, because most times when you think about yourself, you give a lot of attention to negative situations around you, and that kind of drains you. But then if you can come out of that and see how you can I help one or two persons in my own little way, I do think that can help. There's a lot of joy. That's why many people who are billionaires, they end up doing lots of philanthropic stuff just to let me just give back society, just to have that feeling of satisfaction. So in our own little way too. So rather than focus so much on, I don't have this is not working, I don't have this, is it possible you can put a post on your status that can make somebody smile? It may not be so much, but it could just be it. Just your own little way.
I have everything that I want. I'm in a very nice situation in my life. Have something to eat, have a good job. I'm happy, but I don't want to live. Why is this happening to me?
You have Christ. That's the question.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Okay.
That's the question. Because so many things. Most times people go in search of so many things to be able to fill up, that desire that only God. There's a place that only God can fulfill in our lives. Is our maker. And so by the time you go around lots of things, trying to find job satisfaction, trying to find so many things, to make me feel alright, you still find out there is that emptiness. It's not there. So it's a real question. Do you know God? And if you know Him, I'm sure that you will fulfill that desire and get to God. Thank you for having me. I hope you're able to learn something. So it's like, come your way again. Keep living by God's design, and God bless you.